Practices have been going extremely well. Just from an effort standpoint, our players are really coming in, ready to go, and they actually are complaining about when we take days off. They don't want to take any days off, so that's a good mark of you know and different than the players that we've had in the past, and that they want to practice, they want to get better, and what better way than hear that? That's kind of a coach's dream to hear players say they don't want to take a day off.
Coach, um, what are your views of a tough non-conference schedule? But what are your views of still a few weeks away before that gets going? But now and the build up to the conference season, what are you looking for?
Well, for our team, I'm looking for our team to get a little more discipline in what we're doing. Just kind of pay attention to the details and how we need to play. There's screens. That's from an offensive standpoint what we're looking for. We bring a young team as far as game experience. Some of them have been around, but they didn't play as much as they probably needed to play to kind of prepare them for this upcoming season. So, for us, we're playing a lot of 5-on-5. We're trying to simulate games as much as possible to to get them up to speed. So when we do go on the road, because we play a lot of road non-conference games, so we want to prep them for being able to play in game situations and not feel it so much. So practice is helping in that regards.
Of the newcomers, anybody who is standing out to you in early in practice, or that we should be looking for, that are going to be key contributors?
Well, I think one of the most talented players that we've recruited over the past couple of years is Elena Coach. She's 6'4". She's a big body. She is picking up things extremely well. She has a presence that we haven't had in South Carolina in my 5 years. So we are going to play off of that, but we're going to bring her along slowly. I think what she's going to be able to do from an offensive standpoint is demand the ball. I mean, she's got great hands. She's unselfish, so she's not going to force the issue too much. She does a great job of passing out of double teams at a very young age. I think her biggest transition is going to be on the defensive end, just being able to keep people in front of her and just keeping up with the speed of the game. But for us, we're going to try to, keep that big body in between the defense and the basket, and hopefully deter some shots just with her presence.
Coach, over the last 2 years, your teams have begun to knock on that top four of the SEC and really move up into that top level. How do you view the league this year, and just top to bottom?
Well, I think the league is better. Honestly, I do think the league is better. I know we've lost some key players at a lot of different programs, but I think we reloaded in the talent. And we reloaded in bringing in some good coaches, different coaches that will add to, the SEC being the best conference in the country. So I don't expect anything different. I kind of expect more from top to bottom, that our league gets more competitive.
Do you and Coach Martin share ideas? Do you talk about your work?
We talk a lot. We talk a lot of basketball. We talk about our personnel. I think it was very similar in that, he went through the same things that I went through my first year, and it's frustrating. And as much as you want to tell him what he's going to experience, He doesn't really get it until he's actually had to experience it. And we've all been through it. I think this year is going to be a lot better. I just asked him today. I said, doesn't it feel a little bit better, this time of year than it did last year? He just smiled. He just smiled that big smile, and it really takes time, but from a coaching standpoint, it takes talent. As much as we want to think we're geniuses and Xing and Oing, if you don't have talent to make plays, you're just like an average Joe, just trying to coach a team that really can't do what you're asking them to do. So I feel really good about the direction of Frank, and he has our men's program going, as well as just this entire league. It's a league in which, is talented, from our coaches, actually from our leaders, from our presidents to our ADs to our coaches, on down to the managers who help us, on a daily basis take this league to another level.